have started the types of resistor. Now in case of the resistor, we'll see the second resistor, and it is nothing but the wire wound resistor. So in case of the wire wound resistor, this resistor it is used where high current control is required. High current control is required. Means we can use this resistor in high current control, as well as it is used to stable and accurate the value of resistor. It is used to stable and accurate the value of resistor. So this wire wound resistor, it is manufactured by wrapping a length of wire, special resistive wire. So this wire is nothing but the nichrome wire and or manganese wire. This wire, it is made up of nichrome wire. Okay. So this wire, it is wrapped around a insulating core ceramic. It is wrapped around the insulating core of ceramics. Then the end of wire, it is attached to metal contacts. That end of wire, it is attached to metal contacts. There are the two metal contacts, and that wire, it is again attached to that metal contacts, which are inserted at the core. So after the wire is wound, the whole structure is coated with enamel containing powder glass and then heated to produce the coating, and this it is known as the vitreous enamel coating. Okay, so it is required to protect the resistor and it is used to dissipate the heat. So this is nothing but a construction of the wire wound resistor. Again I am telling you. So the wire wound resistor, it is manufactured by wrapping a length of special resistive wire, which is of nichrome, and then end of the wire, it is attached to the metal contacts. Then it is inserted into the core. It is inserted into the core, and after wire is wound on that metal, the whole structure, it is coated with the enamel powder glass, which is coated with enamel powder glass, and then it is get heated. Why that all coating is get heated? Because it is used to produce the coating, and this coating is known as the vitreous enamel coating. Okay, and this coating, it is used to protect the resistor and which is used to dissipate the heat. So these all wire wound resistors, these are available in the values in the ohm, and it is tending from few ohm to 100 kilo ohm. Okay, and the power rating of this wire wound resistors are 5 watt to 200 watt. Okay, but this wire wound resistor having the drawbacks. So the first drawback of this, it is in big size, and for big size, and second, The higher values are not possible. Higher values are not possible due to its large size. Okay, so this is nothing but the drawback of this wire wound resistor. Now we'll see the diagram for this one. So this is two end of the wire wound resistor. This is the diagram of wire wound resistor. Okay, so this is nothing but the second fixed resistor. Now we will see the comparison between the carbon composition resistor and the wire wound resistor. So we have to see the difference between the carbon composition and wire wound. So the first point in carbon composition and wire wound, it is in carbon composition, carbon granules are used to manufacture the carbon composition resistor. Carbon granules are used, and in wire wound, the nichrome resistor wire, it is used to manufacture the wire wound resistor. Nichrome resistive wire. Now the second difference is that the tolerance of carbon composition resistor, it is of plus minus 2% to 20%, and the tolerance more precision types, because tolerance, it is very low. In case of this tolerance, it is very low. Now third one, it having the low power ratings. Carbon composition having the low power rating, and it having the wire wound having the high power rating. Okay, then color code system is used in case of the carbon composition. Color code system is used, and in wire wound resistor, no color code system. Then next, it having the wide range of resistance. And in wire wound, available in low values also. Okay, and the last, not the least, it is carbon composition having the small size and low cost, wire wound having the big size and the high cost. Okay, so this is the difference between the carbon composition and the wire wound resistor. Okay, now then we are going to see now these two parts coming under the fixed resistor. So first we have seen it is the carbon composition resistor, and second is nothing but the wire wound. Okay, so these are the two different types of the fixed resistor. Now we'll see the variable resistor. There are the two types of resistor. One, it is the fixed, and another it is the variable. So in fixed we have seen the carbon composition and the wire wound. Now we are going to see the variable resistor. So the variable resistors, these are also known as the rheostat. These resistors are also known as the rheostat, and these resistors are used in low current circuit like the electronic circuit, and these are nothing but the small variable resistors, which is known as the potentiometer. It is known as the potentiometer. So this potentiometer, which is originated from the verb potential divider, means it divides the potential. So variable resistors are normally used in radio or audio equipment for controlling the volume. Okay. So this again get used to construct the brightness, to control the contrast and brightness control in TV set, just like your remote. Okay, according to the used of the material which is used in these two resistors, they are classified again as a carbon type and wire wounds. Okay, but these are the variable resistors. Getting? So variable resistors are also known as the rheostat. So this are again called, these are the small in size, so it is known as the potentiometer. So this variable resistors, these are used in radio or audio equipment for volume control, for contrast and brightness control in TV set. So it having the two types, carbon type and the wire wound type. So first of all we are going to see the carbon type potentiometer. In case of the variable resistor, we will see the carbon type potentiometer. So we will see the diagram of carbon type potentiometer.